I stepped off the plane in Rome, the summer sun blasting like a furnace, and immediately felt the weight of my decision. At 29, I'd quit my soul-crushing desk job in Chicago, craving escape from the endless cycle of emails and takeout dinners. Solo travel sounded romantic until the culture shock hit. The vibrant streets buzzed with scooters honking wildly, vendors shouting in rapid Italian, and the air thick with the scent of fresh espresso and exhaust. I clutched my backpack, heart pounding, as I navigated the chaotic Termini station. No one to share the overwhelm with. Just me, proving I could stand on my own. My first day was a blur of mishaps. I got lost en route to my tiny Airbnb in Trastevere, mispronouncing street names to indifferent locals. Dinner was a sad panino from a tourist trap, too intimidated to venture further, but reflection crept in that night. Was this freedom or folly? I vowed to embrace it. The next morning, fueled by cappuccino and cornetto at a corner cafe, flaky pastry dusted with sugar, paired with bitter coffee that jolted my senses, I met Marco. He was a weathered local guide in his 40s with sun-kissed skin and an easy smile, overhearing my bungled order for gelato. Stracciatella is best here, he said in accented English, pointing to the chocolate-flecked delight. We chatted. He offered to show me the real Italy away from the Colosseum crowds. Skeptical but intrigued, I agreed. Self-reliance didn't mean isolation, right? Our adventures unfolded like pages from a forgotten journal. Marco led me through hidden gems, narrow cobblestone alleys in Monte, where laundry fluttered like flags and street artists painted murals of ancient myths. We haggled at Campo de Fiori market, him teaching me to select ripe tomatoes and fragrant basil for an impromptu picnic. Food is life here, he said, as we savored prosciutto and pecorino under a fig tree. I learned to sip limoncello slowly, watching families linger over meals that stretched into evenings. Sights blurred into insights, the Pantheon's oculus pouring sunlight like divine approval, reminding me how small my routines were. Navigating buses alone between outings built my confidence. I bartered for a scarf in broken Italian, feeling a spark of independence. Personal growth simmered. Marco shared stories of his youth, wandering Europe on a shoestring, urging me to trust instincts. Italy teaches you to live in the moment, he said during a Vespa ride through olive groves outside the city. I reflected on my fears, divorce at 25, career stagnation, and saw them as stepping stones. We explored Ostia Antica's ruins, where I imagined ancient lives, paralleling my own reinvention. The climax came on a risky hike in the rugged hills of Abruzzo, a detour Marco suggested for true adventure. Summer storms loomed, but we pressed on, trails slick with mud. Halfway up, a steep ravine tested us. I slipped on loose rocks, twisting my ankle, heart racing as thunder cracked. Marco was ahead, but panic surged, then resolve. I bandaged it with my scarf, using a branch as a crutch, inching forward alone until I caught up. The view from the peak, rolling vineyards and distant Adriatic Sea washed over me. I'd pushed my limits, relying on inner strength. Marco clapped my back. You did it yourself. Transformed, I boarded my flight home weeks later, suitcase heavier with memories and trinkets. Italy's vibrancy had etched self-reliance into my soul. I craved new horizons, not routine. At the airport, Marco hugged me goodbye, slipping a faded photo into my hand. Your grandmother visited here in the 60s, he whispered. She met my father. We're family, distant cousins. The twist hit like gelato on a hot day. My solo journey had circled back to roots I never knew.